So what's going on, everybody? Frank Valkyrie, welcome to the channel. Let's talk about YouTubers. Let's talk about YouTubers, gigantic YouTubers, which they like to apologize and apologize in public because why not? If you have millions of subscribers, to make a video to seek for further approval. Anyway, kidding aside, obviously I'm talking about what's going on in this last week. Everybody's coming on apologizing about something. Jenna Marbles, then we got Shane Dawson, then we got this other lady here, Tati, and also calling out Shane's and another beauty YouTuber. And in a way, I find, I'm sure you've seen these, like I've seen these. And what I want to say, first of all, is it feels like I get the feeling like where people are self-flagellating, like, oh, look at me, I was so bad in the past, I've been so bad, I don't deserve to live anymore, I deserve to be taken away, everything right now, I deserve no redemption for being a useless teenager that was trying to come up in life. And I understand the mess that was happening in my head. Oh my god, that's kind of funny in a way. I find some hilarity into it, I have to say. And of course, not taking away whether or not they're sincere. I mean, I'm sure there is a part of this where, especially Shane or, like I said, Jenna Marbles, I probably regret being silly, being stupid. But I have to say, I think the majority of adult people look at this with the desire of putting things into context. Nobody expects a young person to be like immaculate in their behavior. It's just not what it is. I think the issue here is more has to do with more the fact that YouTube has allowed people to have so much power. It's a tool which can be used for good or bad. But when you put it in the hands of younger people, like as if you give your car to your 12-year-old or something, it's a little bit like that. You can create some damage. And it's exactly what happens here. Like younger people being exposing themselves, getting high on fame or wanting to reach fame quickly, which YouTube grants, so to speak, if you put in the work or you do silly stuff. And of course, you've seen in many, in the last decades, especially in the beginning, it seems like people were outdoing themselves or others in trying to create content that was cringy and extreme or siding more on the, absurd. And to me, honestly, it seems almost natural that this was going to happen. Like you take a person that is not a TV station means with writers and everything to create the most intricate content, so to speak, but yet you can broadcast yourself with a camera. So you're going to compensate by literally running around the house, dress up in makeup or doing all kinds of crazy batshit stuff. And then, of course, all this stuff stays. But the thing is this. Funny thing is that even if YouTube didn't exist, a lot of those sort of theatrics will probably still happen in bedrooms of people, of kids, of teenagers. Just they wouldn't be recorded. Like the all stupid stuff that you say. The difference is that because kids or young YouTubers, you also get addicted a little bit to exposure and wanting to reach notoriety. You just throw everything out there. Then you look back, I was like, oh man, what have I done? Like so freaking stupid. But adults see this into context. And of course, yeah, I'm just trying to see this in a little bit more distance, not trying to take sides or blaming people. Of course, when somebody apologizes, you have always the people, of course, supporting and the detractors, which they are having a field day, pointing it down even further. But those guys, they have their own issues. So let's not talk about that. I've seen this video of Shane, and he seems a little bit extreme in hating himself in the past, like so much trying to take distance from this dude that is still him, was him, of course, but hating that person so much. And I think it's also does a disservice to himself in a way, because there is not much positivity being gained by hating yourself, even in the past. I think the step to do it's more being compassionate towards yourself in the past, acknowledging that stuff, okay, was wrong, stuff was inappropriate, but there is also a difference between saying the most stupid shit with your mouth, saying stupid stuff, and subscribing to those stupid things that you have said or exhibit in, like in like putting makeup on and so on and so forth. I think people, they also to make that distinction. And is it stupid? Yes. Is it of poor taste? Yes, of course. But there's a difference between uttering stupid stuff and truly believing in those things and making it a part of your life or your behavior, the way you behave towards others. There's a gigantic distinction to be made. Again, the danger here is just a tool that is so incredibly powerful, and people being able to broadcast themselves without a guide. And then this lends to all kinds of damage possible happening in your career. And this is exactly what happened. He has apologized in the past. And honestly, there are so many ways you can deal with yourself at taking actions. And sometimes I think an apology, especially for stuff of the past where you already apologized, it might also go against you. So to me, I mean, there is a premeditation in the way where now there is a moment of this awareness, and everybody seems also as a trend jumping in, like a little bit like the other video of celebrity, I take responsibility, the other video. It's like everybody's jumping in trying to ride this wave to once again pointing the light on them, like finding a way through drama, a self-flagellation, to still get 12 million views. And I was also watching this other video, maybe I talk about this lady Tati in another video, maybe if you want to. I was watching this video too, and I always have a little bit of, when somebody tries to put somebody else under the bus and sort of step away from their own responsibilities, I'm always get a little bit suspicious, I have to say. But of course, you got to give the benefit of the doubt to people, instead of just like the internet does, the big like public square or the social media where everybody's guilty until proven innocent. I give the benefit of the doubt, but even in the case of this lady, seems like like I was manipulated, so to speak. So it's somebody else's fault, and I'm like, do you need to make a video for this? Like, and everybody's coming in at the same time. Seems like there's a level of premeditation. So sometimes I suspect. I don't want to, you never know. The word out there is crazy, but you never know. Like, this whole drama, of course, it might be absolutely everybody's fanning their own flames, and everybody's reacting to the other one fanning its own flames of drama, getting along, for instance, which to a degree works always to bring them to the attention. The video of Shane was #1 on trending. The video of Jenna Marble was #1 on trending for a day. Maybe this is gonna get there. What is it? Doesn't trend yet, but has already like 5 million views. So a degree seems like, this sort of isn't crazy to think that perhaps if there is a level of premeditation even between them in all of this, that could be real, because it does works really well to bring attention. Also here, you see like this video is monetized, and she's pledging the money to Spiritual Awakening .org. It's an organization. But then again, nobody's gonna, go check where the money goes. She's not owed to show people exactly, the bank account or whatever where things go. So you can say whatever you want in that way. And I'm not saying she won't do it. I'm just saying like, yeah, okay, fine. But Nobody can confirm or deny that, you know. So anyway, I find this amusing. I think personally, I just want to finish this little video with saying there's always a difference between the stupid things you say and actually carrying them out, being that person, or being abusive to somebody, or harboring true feeling of racism, or all stuff like that. There's a big difference between being stupid on a video and actually being really that person. That doesn't mean that those videos might have not offended other human beings, but self-flagellation, you know, like I don't deserve nothing anymore. Everything has to be stripped away from me. I was an horrible person, and now I'm taking responsibility, and you don't have to forgive me, and I just want to die, and I will accept it. I mean, it seems also a little bit exaggerating, you know, like the whole purpose of making mistake, and in my opinion, and being accountable is also for other human beings around you, namely us, the audience, to be empathetic and to help people whenever possible, to be set on a course of both redemption and healing and growth. The whole purpose of making mistakes and being aware of it is to try to be better and keep growing and spreading that new awareness of growth and acknowledgement back into your immediate surrounding, the people you work with, you people you hang out, you people you love, and so on and so forth. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I just felt like sharing some of my thoughts here. Again, not a psychiatrist. I'm just sharing some reactions. I find this also kind of funny in many ways. And let me know what you think. And always spread love. Always be kind. And I'll see you later. Ciao. Boo.